So I've been booted out of 10 rooms in the last 5 minutes. And so, Ayoka, I just pinged you to come up so that you can be up. You don't have to speak. I just need somebody up so that. My goodness, this is insane. Okay, we just gonna roll. I'm gonna make you a moderator so that if I get booted out, the room stays. Hey, Gabriel, thanks. Yeah, just ended the room on us. It's okay. It's okay. I told you. Look, when I said what I said, welcome everybody to World Changers, Smalley Brown. I said that the enemy is going to try to show you some things. Yesterday was so intense. Yesterday was super, super intense. Okay. I've talked to many of people yesterday, down to marriages like, look, do or die, tickets, murder, almost murdering, almost getting in a very bad accident, an accident happening in front of people. When I say the things that happened yesterday, yeah, you're right. I've been waking up with headaches. I've been rebuking him. Headaches galore, just boom out of nowhere, glitches. This is a huge cosmic shift. Remember, yesterday, what did I say? Every year around this time, between July 26th and August 9th, there is a star, a cosmic star that rises into our universe, whatever you want to call it. And what it does is it brings abundance with it. How do you know? When I did the research, when that star lines up perfectly with Earth, the Nile River always floods. When the Nile floods, that is abundance because it's just parched. It is the earth that is dry now. We've been having summer, it's been heat wave after heat wave. Okay. And what happens is the rain or the flood helps um, with watering the crops, right? And it brings abundance because now the farmers have for the crops to yield what it needs. They're not hurting. They're not, you see what I'm saying? So, and this goes into what I said yesterday, the latter rain and the early rain. In our community, we call that forth at a certain time in our community, in the app. We know when to call forth the early rain and the latter rain. They are to be called at a certain time, and then then you shift at another time because some of the rains are big drops because the ground is that parched that it needs big drops. And then there's a part of the year when you call the light rain or the early rain, when it's small, like dew, because the earth is saturated. You don't want to ruin the crop, overwater it. You hear me? Follow me. This marks that season. In about a month in the community, you will know the date because I will tell you, start calling in your latter rain, start calling in your early rain. Okay. Now, so today and tomorrow, it's a huge cosmic shift of abundance. That's why we wrote our letter yesterday. We're going to write it again today. Okay. We're going to write it again today because what is happening is abundance is in the mix and it's flowing from the cosmos, from the heavenlies. When the Nile overflows, that is the sign. I told you, pay attention to the signs, right? I told you, pay attention yesterday. That was the word yesterday. I'm not going to go deep into it. You need to listen to it. It'll be on YouTube. Get all the instructions. Now, today, we're just going to go ahead and write. We're just going to go ahead and write because what we need is to be in a place of gratitude. So I hope you have your pen and paper because that's what we're doing. And this is what he doesn't want us to do because there's power in scripting. Okay. Does anybody have anything they want to add or share from the word yesterday? See, I had 4 rooms I opened up, and each room I was knocked out like 5 times each. It's crazy. Anybody have anything they want to share from yesterday? If they've seen it already. I know yesterday was intense. Like I said last night, just out of the blue, we were watching a movie, and I was just like, I got a headache. He was like, just like that? I said, it just came out of nowhere. Yep. So, you guys, put blinders on, keep your eyes focused, but abundance is here. He is handing you abundance today. He is giving you abundance. Something is going to transpire, and that is your abundance. He is giving you abundance, and it's going to be different and it's going to be new. Flow with it. Be like water and flow. Water wears down the rocks because it's the path of least resistance. But if it continuously runs over it, it'll wear a groove in it. It'll wear a divot in it. Right or wrong. Be like water. Remember what I said yesterday? For those of you who were in the room yesterday, here's your answer to what I said. Be like water. Flow like water. Be agile like water. Okay? So, get your pens, paper. We're going to go ahead and write another one. So, you are writing a diary entry. It's one day. One day. And all we're writing, okay? Oh, well, before we do that, he wants me to do this. This is the week of abundance. All right? I need you to understand that you have now where's it at? You have now learned the language, and I need you to speak the language of your next level. I don't know what your next level is, but you do. But you've learned the language. Either within the community, you've learned the language, or you've learned the language because you've seen it around you. I don't know where or how, but you've learned the language. Okay? I know how because of everything you've been through. You've learned the language. Um, the attack was on your mouth. You now know how powerful your mouth and a pen or paper and pencil is. You had to learn to speak the language of the light of the land and the wealth of the heavens and the language of health. I will say that again. You had to learn to speak the language of the light of the land, the wealth of the heavens, and the language of health. Okay? Everything you possess, you must speak the language and understand it. That's what I've been teaching you all this time. I'm just putting a name to it now. But don't and do not pull out the language of limitation. Do not pull out the language of singlehood. Do not pull out the language of lack. Okay? Every level has a frequency mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You have to embody it. Okay? You know the language of the level that you want to go. When you get married, do you still say I? I'm going to give you an example. Do you still say I? Do you still say me? Do you say my? No, it becomes we, plural, I, our house, my house, no longer our house, us, my husband and I, my wife and I, we. That's the language of love. That's the language of marriage. You got to know the language of where you're going, and you know it. You just got to be, I just had to make you aware of it so that you keep speaking it. Okay? Now we can do our scripting. So we're going to do again. You're going to start with a thank you. This is a letter, a Dear Diary entry. Just one day. You're going to write a day in a life. You're going to put the title is 8/8/24. So this is a year from now. You're going to start with thank you for my abundance. All right. Yesterday I told you to do whatever you want. Today we're going to be very specific. Thank you for your abundance. Make sure I'm still in the room because they like to kick. Okay, so that worked. All right. So go ahead and start writing the thank you and the gratefulness for the abundance that you received today. And it's from past tense. Okay. So last year on 8/8/23, I received. That's how I want you to start. So go ahead. And then I'll give you the next part. Thanking him for what you received a year later. What did it do for you? When you got that money, what did it do for you? Okay. Now, I want you to write a letter thanking him strictly for the abundance. What it did for you. I want you to go in depth. A day in the life. Now I want you. So that was your thank you. So I want you to wake up, like, and say that night, 8/8/24 at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and say, today I did X, Y, and Z because of the abundance. So grateful that this abundance is now allowing me and my husband to have brunch at any time. What Something along those lines. You guys understand? Seeing orange butterflies lately, representing optimism and encouragement. God assuring that He is near and everything will work out fine. Absolutely. All right. So now we're writing that part. So you wake up. Today I woke up. I need it to be a daily entry, 1 day's entry. So you write thankful, grateful, and then you do your daily entry. Now remember, you are writing like childlike faith. Okay. Um, for an example, let's say you work a 9 to 5 and you want to be an entrepreneur with an amazing home. I woke up, me and my spouse ate brunch, ate breakfast, and then I went into my office and he went into his office. You are exaggerating your truth. I need you to go there like a kid, okay? I need you to really exaggerate your writing, all right? This is the scripting part of it. I know you guys don't know exactly how to script. I give you snippets of it, but exaggerate, be over the top with it. And what the reason why we're doing this, for those of you who are just now coming into the room, is because you are writing your future on a cosmic shift day. It is shifting in the cosmos, in the heavenlies. God is passing the baton to certain people, and you want to be in alignment, and you're prophetically writing what you want. Okay. Keep going. We got about a couple more minutes left. What does it feel like? Make sure you write what you feel. How does it feel? Now I'm going to ask you to add something. I want you to add a surprise in there. Let's say you are trying to get your license for something, writing a book, starting a community, um, starting a business, um, a surprise. Okay. Um, write something that is so far fetched. You know me, I always like to stretch, like how we did Money Fell from the Sky. I want you to write, let's say you are, um, you want to move. Let's do that. And it right now, it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. But say you moved to Hawaii, you moved to someplace exotic, you were able to go for 6 months and live someplace abroad exotic, just something that is such a surprise and huge that you know only God can do from where you are right now. All right. I would say later on, add to it all day today. We're going to do our, our sayings. Repeat after me. I know I'm abundant. I see that I am abundant. I speak I'm abundant. I love that I'm abundant. I feel abundance. I have abundance. I know exactly what to do with my abundance. I am abundance. We're going to do it again. Let me know if I need to slow down. Did I go too fast? Drop a one if I went too fast. Of course. All right. Remember, we start from the top, or you can start from the bottom. Sorry. Everybody said one. Okay. I know I'm abundant. I see that I'm abundant. Drop a two if that's better. I speak that I'm abundant. I love that I'm abundant. I feel that I'm abundance. I have abundance. I know how to have abundance. I think we're supposed to be do. I know what to do with abundance. I am abundance. We'll do it one more time. We're going through all of our emotions, all of our spiritual senses. Did you catch that? Head is I know, eyes is sight, mouth is speak, heart is love, feel, and then your midsection is have and do with it, create it, and then you are it. The root of it is I am it. So again, I know I'm abundant. I see that I am abundant. I speak that I am abundant. I love that I'm abundant. I feel that I am abundant. I have abundance. I know what to do with my abundance. I am abundant. Okay. Yep. It's know, see, speak, feel, love, feel, have, do, I am. Remember I gave you those a while ago. That is to help you go through all the facets of your body experiencing and understanding what you are and who you are. And that's what I want you to say all day today. Okay? I want you to say them all day today. I speak that I'm abundant. I love that I'm abundant. I feel that I'm abundant. I have abundance. I know what to do with abundance. I am abundant. Perfect. It's right there. Take a screenshot. Thank you much, sir. Anybody have anything they want to add? That's what we're doing all day. We're staying in abundance will trickle into every other area of your life. I'm abundant in marriage. I know I'm abundant in marriage. I see that I'm abundant in marriage. All you add is the ending. I know dot. I know I'm abundant in my entrepreneurship. I know that I'm abundant in health. I know that I'm abundant in my finances. I know that I am just abundance. And that's, to me, that covers everything, all encompassing. Everything I do, it flourishes, it grows. But if you want to be specific, you're going to do the know, see, speak, love, feel, have, do, I am, and then you attach whatever at the end of it. Got it? That's our assignment all day today. If you are in the let's see. I want to hold us accountable. If you're in the community accountability on Instagram, go ahead and you can post it there. That's what, just you could just do your regular green check. You don't have to write it. If you're in the app, you can put it under the 8 watches instead of a green check. Whoever's doing that with me, let's do a heart. Okay. The green check is we did our watches. The heart is we did our sayings of I know all the way to I am. Everybody got that instructions? We're going to hold each other accountable. So if you're on the outside accountability, that's Instagram. You're going to post a green check. If you don't have to post it, you wrote it. You don't have to do that. You're going to do it as often as you can today. Okay? Speaking it in your mind, it doesn't matter. And then those of you in the community, you're going to do it under the watches, but it's going to be a heart. Everybody got that? Drop a one if you got that. If you got that, those instructions. Because it is transpiring today. The heck, the warfare that I had just to get on here this morning, the warfare that I had yesterday, and I'm sure some of you had yesterday. Oh, we getting it today. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. The room from yesterday's replay will be on YouTube. Let me post it. I'll post it so that you guys can grab the link. I have been instructed that every room that I have to delete it and put it on YouTube. So if you are looking for it, it will be under this podcast for the month of August. I'm posting it now. You can grab the link if you wanted to listen to yesterday's room or wanted to re-listen to it, whatever you need to do, because there are vital instructions for today in there also. Okay. So this is the week of abundance, you guys. Let's get it. We have our assignment. We have what we're doing. Please share the YouTube with anybody you know that should have been in here that wasn't able to be in here. And you guys have an amazing day. I don't see any questions and any comments. Nobody has anything they want to add. No, it's still it'll premiere. I might change the time. It says 4 o'clock. I don't know. Something's up with my YouTube. Well, yeah, I do know. Yesterday I had put it to premiere at 1 and 1:30 came and it hadn't premiered. So I had to go in there and change the time. It's off. It's off. The warfare is just insane. I mean, when I tell you every electronic that I have is just acting cuckoo. Yeah. So I may just go in there and hit instant premiere because right now it says 4 p.m. where yesterday I did set it for like noon because I said we'll have the room and then after the room it'll premiere. But now I'm looking at it and it says 4 o'clock. So yeah, the timing is off. I checked my time zone and everything, changed it and everything, and still so it will be available as soon as we get off though. So no, it's always a day behind. So Fridays was aired on Monday. Monday will be aired today, and then today's will be aired tomorrow. So no, yesterday's has not aired yet. It's a day behind on the podcast. Don't react. So all right, so thank you for joining. If you just hopped in, you're not late. But this room will be premiered tomorrow, so definitely listen to yesterday's and get what you need to get from yesterday. The room from yesterday is going to be it's up on the top, so click that link up top. If you are part of the All Fast, you have a deadline coming up on the 10th. I'm not going to remind you no more. I've given you all the deadlines. You've got the paperwork. You've got everything. Deadlines are quickly approaching. You miss it, you miss it. And there are things that that's needed. There you trust me, you don't want to miss these deadlines. So if you are part of the All Fast and you're not in the community yet, get in there ASAP. If you're in the community, make sure you check each one of those features under Discover. Make sure you go in and see all the dates, the due dates, and what is due and submit it. Because if you don't submit it, I'm sorry, you just missed that deadline. And those deadlines come with things. So that's all I have to say. If you are part of the All Fast, please be sure you check the deadlines. I'm not receiving anything after the deadline on any of the instructions, the list, nothing. So, all right, you guys. I think that is everything. You guys have an amazing day. We'll be back again tomorrow. This room is closing in 3, 2, and 1. Have an amazing day and keep disrupting with me.